he laughed. It's like he's cleaning a window. Wait.
It's like,
bro.
okay, stop it. Stop it.
I'm gonna start crying, bro. I can't listen to that.
Oh my god, okay.
I can't listen to that.
Alright.
Hello, and welcome to the third episode of Final Score. Today, we are looking at Hollow Knight, the game. What were you doing?
Dude, I'm thinking about the dude with just keep going. Oh my gosh.
A game that is loved by all, many.
I'm not gonna keep talking like that. Today, you got Will and Reese here. Me, Will, he, Reese.
Yes.
And so Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a challenging 2D action adventure. You'll explore twisting caverns, battle tainted creatures, and escape intricate traps. Wow, my second grade reading skills are coming out. All to solve an ancient, long hidden mystery, explore vast, interconnected worlds, encounter a bizarre collection of friends and foes, evolve with powerful new skills and abilities. The publishers are Team Cherry and Poppeach. Yeah, I said that right. Developer Team Cherry. When did this come out? How difficult is the game? How to 100%. When did this come out? When did Hollow Knight come out actually?
See, because I only played it like last year though.
No,
It came out a while ago.
No, you didn't play it like last year.
Yeah.
You
It was,
played
like,
it
late
the
last
same
year.
time that I played it.
It was late.
No,
What?
dude, it was January.
That was
That was January.
Well, it wasn't when it came out. It was definitely a few years after.
So, and Hollow Knight came out on February 24th, 2017. And later this year, they're going to come out with a sequel called Silk Song.
Dude, I'm so excited for that.
I'm really hyped for that. There are really no other things for us to discuss about the game itself. So.
What do you mean there's nothing else for the game itself?
No, I mean like details, like when it
Oh.
came out, who
Yeah.
was all that, yeah. Whatever.
He's like, alright, that's the end of the video, guys. Sorry, y'all.
Thank you for watching.
Alright. So we're doing a game, so that means we gotta have different points. Reese and I struggled on coming up with different points. But a lot of them are kind of the same. We did keep a lot from like Cocaine Bear and Bullet Train, like those points. So
I was gonna say we might have to change them after this video. Like we might change them again, but
yeah. It depends on how this goes and how fast.
yeah.
Also, I'm gonna start a timer for like 30 minutes, so that way we like go through.
Yeah.
We got
start keeping them
videos.
shorter.
We got to keep them shorter, and we got other video plans we want to do. All right. So the top 10 things that we're gonna be looking for is the music, either composed or pop, characters in general, story wasn't entertaining, the camera work, so like first, second, third. What is second person? Is
Like
it
a 2D game?
So that's okay. So then that's
Yes.
this. So that's literally Hollow Knight. Then does it follow its
I don't know
genre?
if camera work should be one, because that's like, oh, the camera work. It was first person. Oh, it doesn't get a point for me. Because it's like a point system.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you don't like first person, then or
So
like,
it's just
or like,
subjective.
did the camera fit with the game?
Okay, what's the come back?
Like, would you play first person Fortnite? Like, that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
what does that to come back?
Or like first person Rocket League.
First person Rocket League?
that would suck. Then does it follow its genre? The gameplay, was it enjoyable? The art style, did it make me want to play more with the collectibles incentive to play? Then replayability, and then did we enjoy it overall? So with an average, we'd probably want to do like, I was about to say 3 minutes per. Is that right? Yeah, 3 minute.
Dude, we should
per-
switch out camera work for challenge.
Isn't that
Because camera
actually?
work
You know
can go
what?
with the art.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Changing that number 4 to challenge.
Because, like, challenge goes with all the games, but especially this game with all the boss fights and stuff.
Yeah. All right, music. Love the music. It was like Minecraft level for me. It was like that type of.
It was kind of Minecraft music. I mean, but also I think there's a different song. Like I don't even remember how many boss fights there are, but I know every boss fight had a different song.
I love the Mantis one the most.
That one was really memorable. That was fun.
The whole like how do I say this, like the techno, like old school music. I like that. That was.
Yeah.
It's like it's the one that stood out to me the most, just because of how different it was from everything. And then
they always kind of like. They always contribute to what's going on in the game, but if the music wasn't in there, it definitely wouldn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Exploring and stuff like that.
Because there was a different theme for every part of the map, I feel.
Yeah, and there's a lot. I think there's definitely over.
There's like
more
8.
than 10.
Yeah, there's probably like more than 10.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I mean like I thought it was soothe, calming, quite delightful.
Also, some of them were stressing me out though, but in a good way. Like the music would speed up with the boss fight.
Yeah, if you're fighting someone.
Me out, and it was cool though, because I liked that they did that.
Yeah. Also, the loading screen music I thought was pretty cool. I like that one. There was one night where I just had it playing and I didn't even realize, just because of how great it was. Like I was doing homework and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm playing the Hollow Knight theme." All right, and then characters. Do we like our little man?
So I give the music a point. I would give it a point.
Oh, I completely forgot that's what we do. We don't record for like 2 days and then we're like, oh, or I'm like, I completely forgot how to do all of this. It's not choosing what I wanted to choose. I give it a point too. Just let me. This characters. You start.
Yeah.
I said you start.
Oh, I give it a point. Oh,
why?
The characters. They're still talking about the music. Okay, the characters though. Even though the main character who you play as didn't really have voice acting.
There was no voice acting in it.
Well, yeah, because they had a language.
Yeah, well, that's like.
They still had to have people do that. No, because he was like. Dude, someone said that. Someone had to have said that. There's no way that was like a robot.
Well, when I meant like. Okay, when I.
Because that's the first thing I thought of, but also. All the characters were memorable. Even if they were kind of side characters, you always kind of liked the characters. They were... I mean, yeah, they didn't have voice actors, so... But I still think they made you like them. Like, it was... Like, even the bosses. Because they always had personalities when I was fighting the bosses, because I especially remember the dung beetle boss. And it was just
didn't it take you forever to do, and then you watched me do it in one try?
Yeah, and then I went home and beat it that night. But like they made the characters fun. Like it wasn't bad. Why do you have ChatGTP? Why you're like
we're not scripted.
Scripting the.
No, I'm since I realized that one of them's story, Hollow Knight. Well, okay, we're gonna explain that once we get to that, because that's literally after this. Characters, yeah, I thought all the bosses were cool in their own unique way. I'm trying to think of the one that like pissed me off the most.
I don't know, because I'm just talking about the game, like the actual characters themselves, because when we talk about the actual fighting part, I'm going to put that in the gameplay section.
It's still going! Oh my god! I'm not reading all this.
I ain't reading all that.
Dude, it's still going. It's giving me every single character. It's giving me every single... Oh no. Now the locations? It's giving me each one. Dirtmouth, Green Path, City of Tears. Okay. Whatever. We'll get to that. Oh, now it's done. Now it's done. I did tell it to give me a. I said, give me full detail of the game Hollow Knight lore, and then it just told me.
You said full detail.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I was probably just trying to quickie it. Characters in general, yeah, I thought it was cool, the whole vessel thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was also the fact that they were all bugs made it really cool.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah.
This game was definitely different from other stuff that I've ever seen and that I've ever played, really. Besides from Cuphead.
Yeah, because I didn't play Cuphead, so...
When he does, we're going to review it. I feel like Cuphead is so much... Like, how do I say this? Cuphead, it takes faster to beat, but it's harder. Just because Hollow Knight has so much stuff in it...
Yeah.
That it's like, if you were to do Cuphead and just go full-on playthrough, you'll finish that in probably like 2 days. Or unless you're like, if you're good at the game, you'll finish it in like 2 days. I've watched Jacksepticeye. You wanna come on one of these? I've watched him do a full playthrough in like 3 or 4 hours of like the whole game, and then he did the DLC in like a 1 to 2 hour.
I mean, when I buy a game, I kind of want there to be a lot of gameplay hours in it, because then I'll feel like I'm getting my money's worth. But I mean, there's also smaller games that were nice too, like Celeste.
I haven't played that. I need to play it.
I mean, it was only maybe around 10 hours
of content.
Maybe. Yeah, but I think it was a story. It was really about the story, and it still wasn't bad. So I think Hollow Knight. How many hours would it take? I think definitely over 20 to complete everything.
Our friends,
definitely over 50.
Our friend speedran it or spedran it.
I think speed run. He did a speed run on it.
He did a speed run on it, and it took him like 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
I have like a 25. Like I finished with 25 hours, and that's like 60%. So like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, didn't characters.
Yeah, I know. Whatever characters. Yeah. I thought like each character did have their own kind of background, and they did serve their own purpose.
Yeah.
Which I think that's like detail, but I feel like it wasn't too important to the story. I feel. Well, I'm sure it was to like diehard people, but it's like, dude, like I'm playing a game. Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm playing.
But
a
even
game.
if you're just playing for the game, the characters are still fun.
Yeah.
So I'll give the characters a point.
I'll give it half, or I'm not, so that way it gets a half.
Okay. So it just
So it just gets a half for each. Don't worry. All right. Story wasn't entertaining. So here's why I did. Here's why I did chat.
Well,
here's why I did chat.
I
because
mean, I'm thinking about when you're playing through the story, not like the gameplay part, but just actually playing through the story with the characters and the development and stuff.
Yeah, but like you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
So this is what chat's giving me.
I don't think we should do that.
Really? Come on, dude.
No, because then it's just the AI talking about it for us.
Fine. I think the story is interesting. The whole thing about something about this king. No, I can't do this without the
It's
AI.
an infection.
Long ago, the kingdom of Holland was a prosperous and Moth tribe. Yeah, I did not get any of this. What the Moth tribe? Did you ever hear that?
Oh, I think they're the people in Green Path.
Really?
Yeah, because that's all the enemies in Green Path are the Moss tribe, I think.
Well, there's an infection, and it infects the bugs, and the king keeps making these vessels. That's who you are, to go and like contain the infection, I think. But like this game has multiple endings to it. I got the one where
It does?
Yeah, dude, it's got like 6 or 7.
I didn't know that.
Well, I got the one where you contain the infection. That's what I got. Where like you fight the dude, you kill him, and you get chained up in the new kind of egg, and like you have the infection.
Oh.
and have all the power. See, I didn't get to like the room where you could fight every single boss with different difficulties.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to that.
It's the god something.
I need to figure it. That's like the god mode thing.
I know where it is.
You know where it is?
Yeah. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
show
to.
you.
I'm gonna have to find it. Yeah. But yeah.
But the story was. I mean, the thing about it is that it's open world. Even though it's a 2D platformer style game, it's
That was
still
cool.
open world.
Yeah, cool
That was,
open world 2D. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite sick.
But I mean, the fact that it was open world meant that you could kind of progress the story however you wanted. I mean, there was still. I think a lot of it was about going to get certain items in order to get other ones. So it kind of made you go certain places, but also you felt like you had the freedom at the same time.
Yeah. It's like you could I bet you could play the whole game, almost the whole game, without doing anything. Like without getting all the
Like just going
upgrades.
straight to the end.
Exactly. I think
I
you
mean,
can.
maybe
It's
you
like
could.
Elden Ring. Elden Ring was like that too, where you're in order to get like certain weapons or certain items, you had to go to one location and then go to the next in order to like get the key or like some shit like that. That's why it was annoying.
Yeah.
Also, Elden Ring's map is
I didn't
so.
play Elden Ring.
Its map is so fucking huge. It's like the biggest map I've ever seen in a game. It's insane. It's totally insane.
How is it? Well, I guess that makes sense. How? Well, I don't want to get off track from like Hollow Knight, but
How what?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay. I'm giving it a point.
Yeah, I'll give the story a point.
All right. Challenge. Was it challenging? Yes.
I mean, I was also gonna say one more thing for the story is that.
Okay, hold on.
One more thing for the story is that I'm also kind of excited to see how it carries over into Silk Song.
Yeah, I
Which
wonder
is
if
the
that's
sequel.
it's a sequel?
Should be a sequel.
I was thinking it could be a prequel.
Either way, though, the story's it'll have something to do with it. So. Okay, yeah, but that gets points for both of us. Okay, what was the next one?
Challenge. Was it challenging? Yes. Yes, it was challenging.
Yeah.
That game pissed me off so much after school. I would come home, play for 2 hours, and get off angry. That's how.
See, but like the thing is, though, it was a good challenge because.
Yeah, but also just like fuck you.
Yeah, but it also made it feel so much better when you accomplish something. Like that was me with the second Hornet fight. It
Dude,
took me like a week to do that.
Hornet was a bitch
Oh my
to
God.
fight. Oh my god. Like the first one I finished in like 3 tries,
first
but
one
the
was, like-
second one,
It made me have to try a little, and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And the second one was like, oh my God.
it's like okay.
It was
Yeah.
so, but also it felt so good after I did it. But
Yeah, it took me forever. I would be fighting her for 30 damn minutes. No, not 30. I've timed myself before to see how long it's taken me. It took me like 5 or 7 minutes to fight her once, just because she wouldn't die. She would not stop. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. But it was like, yeah, it was like, yeah, that feeling when you're done and when you beat the boss, you're like, let's go. Like,
yeah,
the adrenaline rush.
yeah, it's so good.
And then you get
Oh,
addicted
man.
to that feeling and you want to fight more. Just like cocaine head.
Yeah.
What?
I was gonna say, that's gonna, we're just like keep referencing cocaine in the things.
Oh, that's not gonna look good for us.
Because we did that in the video before this, I think.
In
and the
bullet
podcast.
in bullet train. Ever since Cocaine Bear, dude, we've been thinking about in physics
Yeah,
class.
coke. Wait,
in
we've been thinking about it?
In physics, you've been thinking about it ever since physics. Ever since physics, bro. When our teacher just went on this whole rant about cocaine. Like,
Hey, he wasn't saying it was good. I don't want to get him fired.
he said it's
I
the
don't wanna
best
get him
feeling
fired.
you'll get. And then we got this one guy that would always try to go back to the conversation about cocaine. Be like, yeah, so that's how waves work. So what about cocaine? Like
He said-
20 minutes after we finished.
But you said it's the happiest of your holy.
Jesus shit.
Not too bad.
Dude, let me redo that. He was like, the teacher would be talking about something else, and the guy would just be like,
So you said Coke would let you feel the happiest you felt in your whole life, right?
and then we just kind of stopped, and we're like, dude, okay, that's enough. I don't think he's joking anymore.
Yeah, everyone's just like, it was like, it's not funny anymore, man. It's just weird. What are you doing?
Just don't eat it like the kids in Cocaine Bear.
Just fucking ate it. Okay, we got like 12 minutes left.
Dude, this is what always happens because we always get sidetracked with other.
Okay,
with other shit
doesn't
going
follow
on.
its genre. What the fuck is this genre? Hold on. What genre is it? I'm so unprepared.
I don't know what genre it is.
It doesn't give me a genre. I guess the 2D action adventure. If so, perfect. That's exactly what I did.
I think it set a new standard for me for those kinds of games, actually. So I think definitely yes.
Yeah, I like, ever since Cuphead, or like, I heard that this game was like Cuphead, but more.
Yeah, this one, I feel like there's definitely more vertical traversal than Cuphead.
Well, you just haven't played Cuphead. It's
From what I've seen.
Cuphead's like the same thing, but like old. It's not old, but like the footage, like how it looks, is old.
Well, actually, I guess yeah, like the art style.
And the music, dude. I also love the music in Cuphead. Dude, Cuphead's gonna be its own separate video at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, genre, yeah, I say it does entirely, perfectly.
Yeah.
No
So that's the
gameplay.
point.
Now gameplay. I think gameplay was good. I didn't have an issue with it. I thought, sure, every now and then it would make some bull calls, but
Yeah, but that's kind of with every game.
yeah, you can't. It like not every game's perfect.
Yeah. But from what it gave you, it was fun.
Yeah, I have fun with it.
And it always kept me engaged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because there's always something else changing, or... I guess also, because again, back to it being kind of you make your own path in the game, and you kind of just choose however you play it. It was cool because because the gameplay allowed you to be like, oh, I want to do this before I play this. Or if you want an extra challenge, then you can fight something before like you've upgraded your stuff. Stuff like that. I think it made the gameplay much more fun, and also the gameplay, like you could do it however you wanted. To some degree, because it's still, like a crafted story.
Yeah.
But it still felt like you were in control over what you're doing, and it was fun.
Yeah. Gameplay, I'm giving it a point.
Yeah.
Art style. This is that was my favorite part of the whole game. The art. I mean, look at him. Look at him.
Dude, and the game actually looks like the posters in the trailer.
Yeah, like that's what. God, that's why I hate these damn mobile games every now and then. Because a mobile game will have some of the most beautiful cinematic shit I've ever seen in my life. Better than like an Avengers movie almost. Like Clash of Clans, dude. All of their why can't the game play like that?
I mean, Clash of Clans, that stuff was some really good animation.
Yeah, why can't they apply that animation to their game?
I mean, the game was still fun, but the art definitely did not look the same.
Yeah, that's like clickbaiting.
I mean, I'm just thinking of those zombie survival games that you always get ads for, and they're like insane, and then you go on the App Store just to look at it, and then it's not the same at all.
It's like poo.
Yeah.
It looks like someone just ate like a shit ton of Taco Bell and pooped out a baby that pooped out that.
That's literally. Literally. What was it again? Oh, the art style. Yeah, the art style definitely gets to the point.
Yeah, art style 100%. I love the cartoon feel of it. Like, just, I don't know what it is. It's so simple yet so iconic.
Yeah.
Like the horns, I don't know what it is. Also, like, no facial expression. I feel like you didn't need that. Or like an actual face.
I'm thinking about the special effects and stuff. The contrast, like whenever you're in a super bright area, or in the dimly lit City of Tears with all the rain and the water, or all the way in the bottom of hollowness and deepness, like all the darkness, it made you feel different for every single environment.
Yeah, it was,
It was
very
so
immersive.
sick.
The
Yeah.
lighting, they did great with the lighting and all that.
I always made sure I was playing in the dark so I could get immersed into the game because it felt like you were actually there in a lot of them.
Yeah. Almost playing any game in the dark is super immersive for no reason.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess this is the only thing you can see. So.
Well,
But yeah, our
That's-
style was good.
that's getting a point. Now, did it make me want to play more with the collectibles instead to play? Yeah, I feel
like
like
the achievements and stuff?
I feel like you're given a lot to do. So that way, it's like once you're done with the game, you got more stuff to do.
Yeah. I mean, is it too much though?
I don't think it's too
I don't-
much.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's too much.
I mean, because what you can collect all the charms.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of charms and achievements for beating all the bosses and stuff. That's so hard. Getting 100% completion on that game. I think one of the things you have to do is beat all of the bosses
In their hard mode,
in
right?
the god thing. Yeah, you have to do. Literally, there's so much to beat it 100%. So people who do 100% it completely have my respect. But I think incentive to play for just casual players too is still there. Like people who don't want hardcore gameplay can still feel like they want to go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
Just they want to experience stuff other than the main bosses and the quest lines and stuff.
I think the best version though of like trying to complete, I think of Spider-Man, like the PlayStation games.
Oh yeah.
It was just enough to make you play a lot more, but it wasn't like super difficult. And when you did finish it though, you did feel like some sort of completion.
Yeah.
That's how I think.
We should review. We definitely have to review that too.
That too.
But
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that at some point. Yeah, I'm giving that a point. I feel like it definitely drags you in more, or like it can.
Yeah.
All right, replayability. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
I
myself
think it
going
was-
back to it. Definitely like
Definitely
just
replaying.
replaying bosses.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you're actually able to feel like you should replay it.
Yeah. Unlike like a story game, like a really cinematic story game, every now and then I catch myself being like, "Wow, that was cool. I'm never gonna go back to that."
Yeah, it's like a really amazing movie, but it's mainly story. So once you experience the story, then you kind of already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Unless you're like super in love with the game and you're like, I just want to
Yeah.
watch it all over again, play it all over again. Other than that, yeah,
Yeah.
I give it a point. Replayability, like 100%. 100.
I think the rankings for the games on Final Score is gonna be a lot different than the rankings on the movies.
Yeah.
Because I think the games will probably have higher scores, but also because we're judging them on a different scale than the movies.
Yeah. Now, did we enjoy it overall? Yes.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of my time playing it. A lot of my time. I'm a big sucker for art, music, all that. I loved it.
I usually this is a really good 2D game. Like side scrollers, they can be hit or miss with me, but this one was definitely good. And there's no wonder that it won so many awards when it first came out because
Did it?
yeah, it got, I don't know how many it got or which ones it got, but I know it got some kind of awards. Like I would definitely recommend this, even to people who don't play video games a lot. I think they would enjoy Hollow Knight. I mean, probably not some of the insane bosses, but I think they would enjoy just like the casual aspect of it, and I think just the environment itself of the game.
Yeah. It's not super
Like, it's
intense.
cool.
It's just one of those chill games that like
I think
you want to have fun with.
I think a good word for Hollow Knight is refreshing.
Yes.
Because
it's different
all the
from
games
a lot
now,
of
a lot of them can either be like those pay-to-win games, or
Battle Royale.
you know, a lot of battle royale stuff. But this one, I think I'm always gonna remember Hollow Knight as one of my favorite single-player games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's definitely really good.
It's an experience. It really
Yeah.
is. It's different from everything else I've ever played. Well, not so different from Cuphead, but like the feeling though was way different than Cuphead.
Yeah, it wasn't super different, but it made itself unique.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I liked it. So overall we give it like a 9.5 out of 10. Is that that's
the final
highest?
score is 9.5 out of 10.
Yep. And then I gave it 5 stars.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I mean, I would say 5 stars because I don't really have anything to complain about.
Yeah, I don't have anything to complain about either.
Like, I actually
Like really love this game.
was
It's
really
such a
good.
good game. I'm so happy. Well, I got it first, and then so wait, are you giving it 5?
yeah.
Yeah. So I got it first because our friend like recommended it to me, and then I told Reese about it. And I'm like, dude, you gotta try this game. And then wasn't it free on PlayStation Plus or something?
Yeah, it's on PlayStation Plus. It was the Hollow Knight Voidheart Edition, which is the basic Hollow Knight game, except it has all the DLCs along with it. And it all comes with it.
Yeah.
And so, also the DLCs felt like they were separate, but also it didn't feel like it was taking anything away because it felt like it was still all included. It was all still included actually, because the DLCs I saw were integrated in with the base game.
Yeah. So
I
it's
was
not
like,
like
oh,
a
shoot,
complete new story thing, which
Yeah.
I find really dope.
Because I remember I was stumbling upon one of the DLCs and I was like, oh shit, this is a DLC. And I went and checked and I was like, they put it right here in the middle of the regular gameplay.
Which is perfect.
So,
It's nice. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. 9.5 out of 10. 5 stars from both of us.
5 stars.
This is such a great game. I loved every single second of it. It was awesome.
Yeah. I would recommend it.
Recommend it 100%. If you're not even good
Only
at
if
games.
you like, you can play casually, but you have to stick with it though.
Yeah.
You definitely can't get super frustrated. You just have to go in expecting to lose a lot, and this game makes you lose so much so you make yourself learn.
Yeah, you gotta learn
You
so
have
many.
You have to teach yourself. But that's why it's so fun, because it felt like you'd be able to do it however you wanted again.
Yeah.
Like,
Total freedom.
yeah. It's kind of like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. How that was also open world and you could do it however you wanted, but there was still also a fixed story. And I think these two games found a way to balance having a fixed storyline, but also having a player be able to move around within the fixed storyline.
Yeah. Which is nice.
So it was cool. And I think the sequel will I think the next game coming out for it, I have high hopes for it.
Yeah.
Like Team Cherry and the whole production team, everyone doing it.
Mhm.
Like, I know it's gonna be good.
It better
When's it
be.
coming out again?
It comes out like this summer.
Oh.
At
shoot.
least either this summer or like later in the year, like November.
But yeah, the entire production team did really well on it.
Yeah. Good job. That was
It was
really
great.
That was nice. Even I love how we're reviewing this like 6 years after it came out.
Yeah, but I mean, we just played it. There's probably still people who haven't played it. It was really good though.
Yeah.
So, even if you still haven't played it, it's never too late.
Never too
You gotta go play it though. It's on every platform, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Except mobile.
Yeah.
Fuck mobile. Mobile fucking sucks. Except for like Geometry Dash and Plants vs Zombies.
Rise of Kingdoms.
Okay, we're not gonna go into this. We're not.
Rise of Kingdoms.
We're not
is
going
literally
into this.
so. Okay, so 9.5 is the final score.
We said this
9.5
like
out
the
of 10
third
is like-
time.
Yeah, but we got off topic for the end. Okay, 9.5 is the final score. 5 stars from me,
And me.
and that's it.
All right, thank you for watching.
Probably video here somewhere. Channel
Yeah.
icon somewhere.
Channel
I
icon
don't know
somewhere.
where.
Subscribe, like, comment. That really helps us out
Yep.
every way possible. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the beginning of senior year, so that's like 5 months. And our first video is almost at 100 views. So,
Dude, I'm so hyped.
but thank you
Okay.
again. Thank you for watching.
Bye.